Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Road to Showdown, night 17. It's too hot, I look like a mess, and yeah, I'm not putting my webcam on for that. But what we will do is talk through the 4 big bouts heading your way tonight. Kicking it off in the green division, Momo Watanabe and Lyra Valkyria all battle for a few speckles and crumbs of points as we kick off our 5th round of action. Afterwards, Teal League action hits your screens as Big Time Bex takes on Charlotte Flair. Afterwards, Pink League in your co-main event as Seth frickin' Rollins takes on Tony D, leaving us with Cody Rhodes versus Shawn Michaels in your main event. Before we get to there, we have to go through your opener. It's the Green Division's Momo Watanabe versus Lyra Valkyria. And I didn't transition. Woo! There we go. Woo. 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 Low energy for tonight because it is an extremely hot night of action. And that's just the ladies competing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Woo. 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 Valkyria tonight looking to soar further on in this competition. Currently 5 points to her name. A chance to, well, continue to ascend up the rankings. For Momo, it's her chance to overtake a couple of stars, namely Lyra and also Alexa Bliss. That would earn her a top 5 seating at the table. Something she really will want for the Black Peach.
And her opponent, representing the Queens from Japan, Black Beach.
That could be the difference between making it or falling short in the build-up to the Road to the Showdown. Momo has put on some decent performances. It's just finishing them that she has struggled to do. Tonight, it's put up or shut up. A loss would take you out of contention for that top spot. And everyone wants those 2 free buys through the openers of the Showdown. You get to go straight to Sunday. And that is a massive sort of advantage to garner from this tournament. Lyra, early frog splash. Gonna connect, and she is punishing Momo straight out the gate. Irish whip reversed. Lyra catching the follow-up shot. Watanabe not able to get going early. And obviously this matchup, we focus in on this green division with the fact that we have now got an superstar qualified in the form of Liv Morgan. Becomes a battle for, well, the top spot overall. Making it into that live event. It is a very close battle for some, who others, with there now being after tonight 2 more bouts. It's insane to say that. If certain results go the way they do, if Liv Morgan wins 1 more match, that will eliminate certain stars from making it to the top spot. Early pressure here, though, going to be working in favor of Momo after absorbing that big brain buster from Valkyria. Now Momo strikes the Black Peach into the cover. Quick kick out there from Lyra. Keeps this in a good position, but she's caught, hooked up. B-Driver sits down into the pin. Good for 2. And almost gets the dub just there. Does Momo. She's utilized a lot of unique maneuvers through her run to, well, through this road to the showdown, and she could be looking for another. Lining up Lyra. Son Na Toe. Connecting. That Meteora. Beautifully executed by Watanabe. She begins to just dissect Valkyria. Lyra crawling to the apron. Catches a shot. Comes back in. And kick down south. What's Lyra got in mind here? Hooks the arm. Seatbelt of sorts. Mahi Straw cradle. Momo gonna catch Lyra though. Up, down, quick on the vertical suplex. Now this could be Momo putting away Lyra some disrespectful boots. Valkyria's in trouble. Called to her feet. Another Sonado attempted. Not going to work here for Watanabe. It's Lyra's chance. She puts Momo in the corner. Scoop up. Slams her down. Right into that drop zone. Lyra lining her up. Ready to soar. The Executioner's leg drop connects. Cover here for Valkyria. 2. Kick out. The Black Peach. Momo stays alive. But for how much longer as Valkyria beckons her to her feet. And corks a stiff shot, but it's not enough to basically bring Momo back down to the canvas. Fight back now from Momo. Irish whip. Lines up and puts a punch to the gut. Now what's Momo thinking? Oh, she's getting a little dirty. Off goes the turnbuckle pad. And these two are going blow for blows. Why she removed the pad if this is the outcome, I don't know. Stiff shots exchanged here. Momo's the only one been able to catch a shot. Catch a feel from Lyra's fist. Well, why not? These two now just unloading, hurling big bombs at one another, hoping one will drop. And it's Lyra staggered, stunned, and in trouble because her head meets exposed steel. The issue is for Momo, she can't follow up that shot as Valkyria back to her feet. Caught though, cannot punish Momo. And Watanabe, she might be able to do so. Popped up DDT. Valkyria catches her. Valkyria flies falling short on the leg drop. Momo getting some reprieve, chance to recover, but now Lyra back on the offensive. That's going to bust open Momo. But Watanabe, well, her shot's caught as well again. She avoids Lyra's follow-up. The grappling not working. Neither woman able to connect. Until now, Lyra catches Momo up top. Nightwing drives her into the canvas. 1, 2, 3. An interesting end. It was basically a back in and forth in of, no, you're going to miss. No, you're going to miss. No, you're going to miss. And that's how it ends. But the music right now, it's Lyra Valkyria, who has eliminated Momo from that top spot hunt after this loss. Lyra, we know, a potent threat in this tournament. With that win, she ascends to 8 points, entering the 3rd spot in this division. Your top 5 entering round 5.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria.
It's like the following. Liv Morgan in 1st, Bailey in 2nd, Lyra and Julia tied 3rd, and then that leaves Utami to claim the 5th available spot. Well, those spots cleaned well and truly up. Now it's a chance for someone else in this teal division to ascend. As big time Bex, your Ruby belt holder, goes toe to toe with Charlotte Flair. And this whole division, it is nightmare fuel. Hopefully tonight we can remedy some of that, but I have a feeling we won't be able to. So when we send it to the beautiful underground arena, whoops, for your second bout this evening, craziness is the way to describe the teal division. As if result goes one way,
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
we have a 3-way tie for 1st place. And that is if Flair wins it. 9 points would be for Fallon Henley, Oscar, and Charlotte Flair. If Big Time Bex wins, she goes up to 6 points. That would force a tie between Charlotte Flair, Becky, and Nia Jax, and also Lady Flammer. Now, last year this tournament, the tiebreaker amount of matches we had was minimal. This year I've got a feeling we're getting at least one. Especially if this division stays as insane as it is. a long, storied history between these two ladies. But that history is not shared here in IPW until now, where we get to see if the man can match up to the Queen. It's open fight night.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the women's prestigious world champion, the Becky Lynch.
It's fight night here in the underground. And Lynch in round 5, surprisingly, even after the night, will be in contention. I'm realizing yeah, you see nothing. It's on Becky. Because of course it is. There we go. But it's open fight season. Surprisingly, Becky can potentially seize a top spot after tonight, win or loss. That's because there will be 2 more bouts left up and available for her. And, well, with the total right now being stuck on 5, and they're already being stars tied on 9, just for me to make sure. So, interestingly enough, if tomorrow night, one of the bouts that we will be seeing basically will decide if we're going to get insanely high amount of tiebreakers or not. Another one will happen then. I could see there being an insane amount of tiebreakers on 9 points. If 1 star wins tomorrow, another star, basically they will join the 9-point tally. Then the following night, if the result goes another way, we'll get points going into that 9 tally. Again on... Yeah, this round's got the potential for stars to end on 9, but I know that one result that can happen a certain way will disrupt that flow, and that is the final matchup of round 5 in this teal division. Round 6, on the other hand, just looking at it, yeah, a certain result needs to happen there. I have a feeling. So, essentially, if Flair loses tonight, Becky goes up to 6. Flair stays at 6. A win next week will be what she needs to get up to 9 mark. Or round 6 she needs to win. It's the last match of this week. Ooh. Nia, they need to win the following match. Then it kind of needs to be a Becky win. Then a Bakir win. Bakir wins again. She wins 2 in a row. She gets up to 7 points, I believe. Becky needs to win again to get up to 9. Nia then Nia then Flammer wins. And then Blake wins? No, Fallon wins, and then it's... So, realistically, there cannot be a 9-point tie. There's always going to be someone guaranteed to make it past that mark in this bracket. But right now, as the disarmer locked in, rope break called, Becky's getting the bigger shots off. This is me looking at the matchup for the first time, and well, manhandle slam comes through. I've turned back at a perfect time. Planted its flare. And Lynch able to continue to mount the pressure. Becky needs this win, I feel. But there is some insane, like, tie breakers that could end up happening at the end of this tournament. That is what I'm hoping for. And you should be too, because it would mean we have to go an extra night. Or we extend our final night this Sunday. Because for the first time, this entire tournament fills a full 4 weeks of action as Flair, woo! Hooks the leg, figure 4 applied, turns it into the ropes. I'm surprised Kevin, there we go. He does call for the rope break. Wise there from our referee, getting perfect look at the submissions. Charlotte, though, not done, targeting the lower extremities of Lynch. Oh, picks the leg, single leg takedown. Lynch stops the swing, now sends Flair flying. Hip toss, Flair tries to unload, gets caught with a shot from Lynch, who's going for the Fisherman's Buster, but a roll up. Flair on top, good for just the one. Now it's Lynch on top, good for 2. Position reverse once more. And again. And again. And again. And again. And a kick out. Oh, Lynch leaps, barely grazes the body of Flair. Now Charlotte. Chance to punish, but not going to take it. Instead, Lynch launches Flair into the rope. The heavy offense being utilized here. Apologize. It is too hot to commentate, but we'll make do and just watch as it goes along. The action's insane. Chop block from Flair. Disarmer on the outside. Count of 6, though. Lynch could get counted out, but she's put in that submission hold. Flair to her feet, a count of 7. But Becky catches her, hooks her up, manhandle slam. Down goes Charlotte, a count of 8. Lynch returns a staggered Charlotte standing. Count of 9. And there's the 10. Flair tried to make it back in, but no. Could not do so in time. Lynch able to put her away. 2-1 point split in the favor of the man. That surprisingly makes this division really weird.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
So after tonight, Becky now sits on 5 points, Flair on 7. That is pretty epic, all things considered. And while a division that's also been pretty epic, it's the men's Pink League, because we're now about to see the Champ Slayer in action, and it's the Champ Slayer versus the King Slayer. As D'Angelo goes toe-to-toe with Rollins. We saw a lot of interesting things. Literally last night with D'Angelo beating Drew McIntyre. Can he do it again against Rollins? Because it's all about the family.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
Let's talk points in this division. Once Rollins has made his little taunts.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
Rollins, 3 points to his name. Out of contention. You have to feel from, still in contention for the top spot. A loss tonight would take him out of the hunt. For Tony D, though, 6 points to his name. Surprisingly occupying a top 4 seat at the table. He has been the shock factor of this entire tournament. He is the equivalent to Lyra Valkyria last year, but we shall see if he can maintain the momentum against more top stars as he starts off strong here against Rollins. Running knee lift to put down the Visionary. And tonight, Rollins' gear matching the arena. Could be a telltale sign of what's to come. Dominance from Rollins, but right now he's on the receiving end. Fisherman's Buster cover as well. D'Angelo with them bridges has been pretty eloquent. Very solid with them as well. But he's going up against Rollins, and Rollins, we know, can bring it. Throat chop from D'Angelo. Just to rattle Rollins after being forced onto the ropes. We tie up again. This time, Tony D takes waist control. Wrenching on it well. Turns Rollins round, takes him down. Nice headlock takedown. Rollins, while he may be a little bit stronger, overpowering D'Angelo into ropes, he is yet to find a solid technical base up against Tony D. As D'Angelo wrenching on this headlock. He's maintaining control, going to force Rollins to break, push him off. Irish whip, a little collision, and then the strikes come through for Rollins. Ripcord knee. Just pushing D'Angelo into the shot. And now hooks him up. D'Angelo now on the attack. Snake Eye is going to bust open Rollins. Cover here as well. Quick kick out for the visionary, the architect. Needs to really think of a new game plan here. He is not, and I repeat, not winning this early offensive. D'Angelo lines him up. Oh, tries to snap that neck, but cannot get it. Instead, it's Rollins dropping Tony D with a lariat. But the shots that come following suit favor D'Angelo. And there's a stiff right hand to put Rollins down to the canvas. Rollins quick to his feet, back, recovered, fighting off D'Angelo. But it's these shots towards his tail end that just don't seem to connect for Rollins. The big ones, those that will put away an opponent. D'Angelo knows that he is absorbing just the grunts, the easy shots. The issue is his big shot there gets caught, forced to go for a mat slam instead. And Rollins, he's just unrelenting. Kick down south. Hooks up Tony D. Pedigree not coming. Instead, backdrop from D'Angelo. Cover as well. Rollins is down, but he is not out. The quickest of kickouts from Seth. An Irish whip reversal as well. Drop kick on the mark. Rollins springboard moonsault caught. Knees up from D'Angelo. Spear! Connects though. And Tony D, he's feeling it. Hooks up Rollins. Cannot get that belly to belly going. And Seth breaks and forces a gap to allow for this. A little stomp. The head hitting the curb hard. But Tony D, his head is like a brick. Hard to smash. And he's able to stave off this danger that Rollins is starting to put on him. D'Angelo to the corner. Rollins slow to his feet. D'Angelo charges in. Boost psycho knee. Rollins in trouble. But he gets out. No vertical suplex coming for D'Angelo. Instead, he's gonna fight off Rollins. I thought Rollins was gonna get a shot in. Not the case. D'Angelo scoops him up. We're going into the corner, boys. Toss to the wayside. Cover now. D'Angelo on top. Gets the two. Rollins fights to his feet. Steps up into that enziguri. But not going to be able to follow it up with anything prolific. Instead, it's just the action spilling to ringside. D'Angelo forces Rollins into action, and, well, when he goes into action, he runs straight into a shot from Tony D. D'Angelo is really in control up until this moment. Hooked up. Not again. Fights off the pedigree with a backdrop. D'Angelo's ascending. Looks to fly. And fly he does. The splash connects. Rollins is down and the blood from his forehead just trickles more and more profusely on the floor. Northern Light suplex. Gonna turn it into a twist of the dime. Down goes Rollins. Off the neck breaker. Mafia business has just been conducted. And D'Angelo continuing to assert his position, runs the ropes. Rollins rolls out the way and corks some shots. Takes the back, ripcord knee, bang, down goes D'Angelo once again. Rollins, crossbody in the corner, springboard, knee connects. Momentum shifting for the moment. Rollins, a chance to punish. Kick to the gut, down with the curb stomp. Bust open D'Angelo. 2, 3. This one enough to put and stop the momentum that Tony D was building. There was a moment there I felt D'Angelo just needed to go for the cover, but instead opts to target the leg and fall prey to the end game of this matchup. Three points over to Rollins. A welcome sight for him. That will take him to 6. And in a space of 2 bouts, Rollins is now in the hunt for a top 5 seed.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
Whether or not Rollins will make it all the way to the showdown, we will have to see. But now he is there, or thereabouts, after a torrid start to the tournament. This second leg, what's making Rollins a threat. Speaking of threats, your main event contains 2 of them. It's the big boys of the gold division take to the arena to go toe-to-toe with one another. 12 points to Cody. 10 to Shawn Michaels. Will the American Nightmares show be stopped? Well, we're about to find out that amazing answer. As we are set, ready to bring you, as I stall it out a little bit more, we are set, ready to bring you to the main event. It's Cody Rhodes, Shawn Michaels do battle.
Are you ready?
No.
Hey, think you can tell us what to do?
You're goddamn right.
You think you can tell us what to wear?
No.
You think that you're better?
Oh, definitely.
You better get ready.
Why?
Bow to the masters.
Why are you not bound to me then?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Generation X from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
The guy who was cool before it was cool to be a pro wrestler. Shawn Michaels, a Heartbreak Kid, ready for this main event. And D-Generation X are proud to bring to you Michaels' opportunity to take control of the Gold League. His opponent thinks different, though. Clinched already to the live event. He is looking to deny Shawn another round. Force his next bout to mean more. Michaels, as we say, on the verge of qualification. Or confirmed qualification. Whoa!
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Blowing the pyro budget here tonight for Rhodes. And can you blame him? He is already at the showdown. A win tonight would keep 2 stars out of the top spot. In fact, I just need to confirm. It could be 3. It is 3. 3 stars will be out of the top spot contention if Rhodes wins tonight. Those 3 are Brock Lesnar, John Cena, as well as Mark Henry. And I guess Will Ospreay as well. Yeah, Ospreay would be out of the hunt as well. So it's 4 stars if Rhodes wins out of that top seed hunt. Michaels really the favorite for all of the stars in this division to win it here. As Michaels picking up the win would make this division very interesting. It would provide a little bit more spark, but it's kind of missing, obviously, with the fact that we've got 2 stars qualified, confirmed qualified here at the start of round 5, round 6 and 7. 6, 7. It's going to be an interesting period. Obviously, you've got the remainder of round 5 as well. You start to wonder who will perform, as there's a standing moonsault from Rhodes off the top. A springboard effective. Goes for the cover here as well. Michaels quickly kicks out. Avoids the grapple. But Rhodes unloads some stiff left, sorry. Rolls around with a little there. Bionic elbow. Spikes the head of Michaels. Sean, an Irish whip. Oh, kitchen sink caught by Rhodes. But he cannot stop the follow-up Des Press that results in blood trickling down Rhodes' left side of his face. And it wouldn't be a Cody match without blood, I guess. Shot misses for Rhodes, and he gets caught. Nice suplex there from Michaels. Sends Cody flying, and now a pile driver. Spike pile driver from Michaels. The extra added leap. Just really a neck-jarring maneuver. And it's good for almost getting that 3. Quick kick out there from Rhodes as the 3 count was coming. Suplex not going to work here for Rhodes. Michaels able to escape out the back door and then follow up by forcing himself to be tossed out the ring. Rhodes going to stagnate the offense for a second, but could be on a turn of a dime back in the favor of Michaels, but a German suplex not going to give Michaels control as Rhodes continues to unload. Bulldog onto Michaels. He's jarred his knee, it seems, after that crash landing onto steel steps. Cody is keeping this pressure on. Irish whip not working for either man. It is now for Rhodes. A count of 7. Oh, whoa. 8 now. Michaels not in the ring yet. A count of 9. Big man Gregory asks him to get in, and he does so before the 10. And Michaels caught, though, on entry. Crossroads spikes the head of the Heartbreak Kid, center of the canvas. 2. Near full, though, as the kick out keeps Michaels in the game. But a springboard moonsault excels Michaels in the game. Rhodes falls prey to the double knees. Now could fall prey to Michaels. Michaels hung out to dry on that top rope again. Cody punishing a friend of Michaels' own. Well, the game's pedigree used against him. Rhodes leaving Michaels staggering on the outside. HBK, he's, I presume, writhing in agony, but still able to taunt on the outside. Getting ready to charge in. Comes up and over, skinning the cat. Kicks back onto Rhodes. Forces him in the corner. What's Sean got in mind? HBK charges in, meets turnbuckle pad. Eats a bulldog as well. Back to his feet, catches Cody. Hooks him up, fireman's carry. And a little bit of a snake eyes. Head meets turnbuckle pad again. Rhodes needs something, anything, to find his moment. And this could be it. Hooks up Michaels, cross, Rhodes connects. And this might be certain stars Irate and Dunsky. The hunt for the first seed out of their picture. Cody remains undefeated. +3 to Rhodes takes him to 15. And first seed becoming more and more likely. Now with the tiebreaker earned over the nearest star.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Questions still need to be asked. Who will step up to the American Nightmare? Well, tomorrow night we see two more stars who have now just been taken out of the first seed hunt in that Gold League. But that isn't the matchup that starts tonight. As we will be kicking off the night in the Green League. Not the Green League, Teal League. I'm partially blind here with all the sweat. As Lady Flammer battles Fallon Henley, that's going to be an epic bout to kick off the night. Then, it's that Gold League battle. Both eliminated from the first seed hunt, but they aren't eliminated from the tournament. El Grande Americano takes on Will Ospreay. That could be epic. Alexa Bliss, Utami, your Green League battle. Both needing them points. And lastly, your main event. It's Kazuchika Okada, the undisputed world champion, versus the undefeated, with an asterisk, Obafemi. One night tomorrow will be. Can't wait to see it. As we have only gone an hour here tonight. Hard to believe. But yes, thanks for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed tonight's Road to Showdown. More action coming tomorrow night on night 18. Out of 30. Wow. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you then. Peace out. Also, someone get me